Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, LSU!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's got it down the middle. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 20. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything worked.
He'll take a deep shot here. Reels it in down the left side. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, LSU! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3 as they get set to snap it. Time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Trying to get to it. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Fights off a defender. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Got it in the middle, it's Sampson. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Coming after it. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Here comes the offense on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Goodwin.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner will be knocked down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs through a tackle. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's looking to throw it. Dances away. And that pass intercepted. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Handoff to the lone back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Dialing up a second down pass play. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. To the ground with the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own. Great field position. Excellent field position here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. The throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And it's no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. 1st down here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. He can find the end zone. Now 60 career touchdown catches.
I mean, that is just silly that this guy is always finding ways to get in the end zone. Like, you know they want to take him away. He is the focal point. 60 touchdowns, you know they're going to throw it to him. Palmer keeps making plays.
And David, throughout his career, we've seen defenses try everything to stop this guy. They bracketed him, double coverage, man coverage, zone coverage. It doesn't matter. He's the ultimate weapon. 60 touchdown catches is so good.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific game from there in Death Valley. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on off.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be brought down. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This offense has a second down play. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a move. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Line gets set, first down. Handoff from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. First down here for the offense.
Let's go. Check.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. Across the 25, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Looking to move it through the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. First down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. LSU quick to the line. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Gonna take a shot. Brings it in down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They go to the ground. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. Stopped after making the catch. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On second down, wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Give to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. On third down, going up top. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line. Shows him the stiff arm. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Handoff to the lone back. Smashes through. Brought down, but looks as if
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9. LSU right back to the line. They'll try to run for it. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. You couldn't ask for better starting field position. The drive covers 26 yards. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
Finds the tight end. They're showing that toughness, using the ground game to create breathing room. They've got it out to the 15. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And that ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defense, defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Got it! They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. LSU quick to the line. Go straight ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Touchdown, LSU! And the punishment has been extended. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Unloads to the wideout. Jumped on top of the pile.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast.
And the ball is picked off. Got room on the return. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line, a mere 3 feet from a pick six.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Touchdown, LSU! And the route is on. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, you know, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Working the middle, it's complete. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his target down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Collins. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And they got him for the sack.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Bringing it back, it's Anderson. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. With the catch, it's Anderson. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Feeling some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. They'll run the screen. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watkins. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook. So let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Getting some heat. He'll get rid of it. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab on the left side. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense snatches it, and they've reversed the field. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep piling up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll ride Davis here. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll try to get the first through the air. He fires to the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys